Welcome back to TriggerPoint. Today we're going to be using the Grid X on the glutes. So the first thing I'm going to do is set the Grid X right here on the ground. The side that I'm going to be rolling I set right in the center of the Grid X, and from here we have a couple of different options. So a very popular way to roll the glute slash piriformis with the grid foam roller or regular roller even is to cross this leg over top. And here the theory is we're opening up the hip and it allows us to work a little bit deeper. And that's correct, but from a company standpoint at TriggerPoint, we believe that the size of the grid roller, or any roller for that matter, is just a little bit too large to actually work to the piriformis, because we have to go through a lot of different layers of muscles to get there. So what we suggest is to really focus your rolling here on the glute itself. So I'm going to put this leg down on the ground and just allow it to stay in a relaxed position here. Here, that glute is sort of on slack, and we can change it just a little bit better. Now from this position, this leg out to the side, this one relaxed, I like to have my arm here and keep the pressure on my arm. Now if for any reason you find it more comfortable to come down into this position, that's perfectly fine. I just prefer it here. Now from here, we're going to do the same thing we typically do. We're going to start a nice slow roll down, not a big area to roll, and if you find a tender spot, you can stop and hold. Whenever you hold, try to breathe, relax, and allow that tissue to change. If you don't find a spot that's really tender, then we're going to go right back to our rolling. So from here, I'm going to roll my body back up, moving about 1 inch per second, and then back down. We're going to go through this 4 times. Here's 2. Down and back up again, there's 3, and we have 1 more. Down and up for 4. Now this is basically in zone 1. Now our next move, because we do 2 moves on each muscle, is going to be a cross friction. And really what we're doing here is just gliding across that roller. So here I'm going to bring this foot up and set both feet here on the ground. I'm going to bring my other hand back behind me for a little bit more stability. I'm going to use my feet and hands here and just drag my body side to side. It may look a little bit funny, but whenever you do it, you'll feel it. We're creating that drag across those tissues, and it's going to create a whole lot more movement, and we're going to go through that for 4 times. Whenever you're done with that, you can work up a little bit higher to zone 2 and repeat almost the same programming. So that's how we would use the Grid X to address the glute. Remember that position of the leg? You can cross over. We suggest with this one you leave the leg down. We'll come back next time and we'll get a little bit deeper with maybe a different product, but that's how we use the Grid X to address that area. Give it a shot, let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.